Hello, everyone. Chris Ruhm with the Ruhm-Insurance Agency, licensed independent insurance agent located in Cincinnati, Ohio. Currently hold a license in 20 states. Today, I'm going to tell you what's changing with short-term health insurance. Short-term health insurance is an option that people could get that would fill a gap. I usually recommended it if you recently lost a job, possibly waiting for benefits to start. Cobra may have been too expensive, or maybe you're just 3 or 4 months away from Medicare and you're really healthy and you just wanted something to save a little bit of money. Well, as of 9/1/2024, Health and Human Services is limiting these plans to 4 months maximum. You can do 3 months with a 1 month renewal option. And whenever you do a renewal, you have to go through underwriting. So if something changes with your health, you may not even be able to get that 1 month renewal. If you go this route, you can always switch to another insurance company that has a short-term option and keep bouncing around from plan to plan. I've never been a fan of short-term health insurance for a long-term solution, but in the past, there is a carrier, Allstate Health Solutions, and United Healthcare, sometimes called Golden Rule, that has a plan that would allow you to do anywhere from 1 to 3 years. So they made this policy where you could actually get a short-term health plan for a long-term solution. The reason this is changing, these changes aim to make it easier for consumers to distinguish between short-term plans and more comprehensive long-term plans like the Affordable Care Act. Some people just weren't absolutely sure what they were getting with these short-term plans. They are not ACA compliant, so they don't have the minimum essential coverage that is provided by the ACA. Most of the plans do not cover any pre-existing conditions, nor do they typically cover prescription drugs. So there would be some type of discount plan. So there's a lot of gray area with the short-term plans, and this is the goal of the government to take away that gray area. Additionally, what I just kind of mentioned, they're trying to eliminate the stacking of plans. And that's where in some states, depending on the carrier, mostly this is Allstate, you could do a plan in Ohio for up to 2 years, Kentucky up to 3 years, and a bunch of other states all had their rules, anywhere from 1 to 3 years. Again, they don't want short-term health insurance to be a long-term solution. And this bounces back among each administration. So for the last 4 years, this has still been enacted, but it just got changed. Under the previous administration, they changed it about 2 or 3 years into their administration where it was allowed again. So it's something that's been going back and forth, but the main goal is to keep people on ACA plans or ACA compliant plans, whether it's a marketplace, a group health benefit through your employer. They don't want these short-term plans in existence anymore unless it's for that specific reason. It fills a gap for a short period of time. So what can you do? If you sign up to get a policy by 8/31 with Allstate, you can choose a 1/1/2025 effective date, and depending on what state you are, you can do stacking one more time. Again, not the best solution, but it is a solution because it's way more affordable than a ACA plan if you're not getting a subsidy. If you're getting a subsidy, then it still could be cheaper going the ACA way, but that is something that you can still do. So this is what you do. If you, let's say you currently have a short-term health insurance policy, you would want to rewrite a policy regardless of your current policy before 9/1 for a 1/1/2025 effective date. This is what Allstate is allowing you to do. So if we did an application today, you would choose an effective date of January 1st, and then depending on what state you are, you could do up to 3 years with no underwriting required, okay? And you could still buy 3 more years of coverage under this old rule. If you wait till 9/1/2024, you do not have that option anymore. If you currently are enrolled in a policy, you would cancel that policy on 12/31 because your new plan for 1/1 will start at that time. It's also very important to note if you went this route, if something serious came up between 9/1 and 12/31. So one of your no questions on the application became a yes question, that would cancel this policy. You would now have a pre-existing condition and you would have to go to an Affordable Care Act plan where there are no health questions. And that leads me into option 2. You can get an ACA plan, which is 11/1 through 12/15, open enrollment this year. Actually, open enrollment goes till January 15th, but if you wait till January 15th, then you have to get a February 1st effective date. So you can always do the ACA. That's never changed for the last, I'd say, 14 years or so. There are a few choices off the exchange. I have a program called America's Choice ACA compliant plans. They're typically designed for small groups or similar to a small group, and anywhere from 1 to 5 employees can get one of these. They also have a limited benefit plan that is ACA compliant. It is the only limited benefit plan that I would recommend, but there are still limitations with it. And then last but not least, you can get a limited benefit plan. It's a non-ACA compliant plan that many will do. And unfortunately, because this option is going away, which I think is better than limited benefit plans in many instances, well, now people are going to switch to these in mass numbers. So unless the government dives into these plans and eliminates them, then a lot of people are going to switch to these, which could be more dangerous than the short-term plans for long-term solutions. So if this sounds like you, please reach out to me. Again, my name is Chris Ruhm. I'm an insurance advisor located in Cincinnati, Ohio. I currently hold a license in 20 states. You can see my website there, chrisruhm.com. On my homepage, you can schedule an appointment. You can give me a call. You can also see the states I'm licensed in, and I can help you out with this situation if it arises. So moving forward, just in summary, after 9/1 of 2024, you can get one of these plans up to 3 months with a 1-month extension if you need it with the same carrier. If you want to go beyond that, then you would have to switch to a different insurance company for another 3-month window. And each time you do this, you need to go through underwriting and answer health questions. So if your health changes, it could be a problem depending on when you lose coverage. So again, my name is Chris Ruhm. I appreciate you guys watching. If you found this information useful, please give me a like and subscribe to my page. Have a great day. Bye-bye.